Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to I almost said it wrong. Enigmatics. I always want to say Enigmatics. Enigmatics Weeklies. This is Tyke's Random Weekly. I'm on level 4. Last time on the stream, I stared at this level, bashed my head against the wall, and got nowhere. Then, a few nights ago, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I think I know how to do this. I have two possible theories, but I think I know what to do. So I've been thinking about this right here, this weird like mirror-looking thing. Oh no, is my chat just got disconnected? Am I still online? I'm still online. We're still streaming. Okay, so I've been trying to do this puzzle for a while. I woke up in the middle of the night, had an idea, and I think I know what to do. So let's check the page source. Not the image. Okay, so this is called links. I didn't know what that meant, but we had this weird thing here. And I need a notepad. We had these weird letters here, and I didn't know what they meant. And look, they're still here. Luckily, my computer saved it. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. So I want to first say that the font doesn't fully match because of the way an A is presented here. Two ideas. First idea, I don't think this is correct, is which letters are actually mirrored. So if I just take the letters that are perfectly mirrored, not the U, not the T, not the D, but the uppercase U, not the V, no, the V would be, yeah. So UV, not the 7, not the A, not the H, it would be if it was capital, not the S, D the other way, not the N, not the S, not the Z, not the G, not the D. Yeah, so this doesn't work. Okay, it's not the way I thought. I'm saving the better idea for now. I think what I've been trying to say is like maybe it has something to do with links, like traveling in between the two. And I was looking at the keyboard and being like, okay, U and T, what's between U and T? Oh, it's a Y. Maybe that has something to do with it. I think I need to mirror the keyboard. I think what I need to do is take this U here. So the U, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So if it's the fourth key from the right on my keyboard. So the fourth key from my left on my keyboard is an R. That's my big theory. Let's continue this thought process. My T is 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 keys in from the left. So 5 keys in from the right is a Y. Not the best there. The D. So it's 1, 2. It's the third one in. So we'll start at the L because there's no punctuation and go 3 in from the right, and that's a J. Oh, I thought this was gonna be it. Because we have the U again, which would be an uppercase R. That's not good. V1. Oh, V's dead center. So yeah, that's not it. So I could, instead of use the keyboard though, I don't know how this is going to work with the 7. I could just mirror the whole alphabet. So there's 20, so the first like 13 letters of the alphabet are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G, H, I, J, that's 10, K, L, M, N, O, P, P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. All right, so that's the mirroring. So if I want to get to you, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So perhaps the first letter is a lowercase f. All right, let's try this theory some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really thought I had it. I really did think I had it. Dang it. I was so sure. What's in the style? What's in the style notes? Anything? Anything hiding in here? I know this image is called links, but like, what other meaning could that have? Like, I think I've I have experimented with the mirror idea as many different ways as I can. Like, maybe I should be looking at it as something else. Like, maybe this is like a slide. like, on an audio board. Anything else? Level 4. There's nothing really hiding here in terms of information. Here's the image. Maybe we should look at the XCF file or whatever that is. Copy. XCF file. No, it's what is it? Image X file. It's XLS or E. That's what it is. I think Enigmatics has their own version of this too. Enigmatics resources. EF. Control F. E. Where the heck is it? Control F. Where the hell is it? EXF. EXIF. Jeez, I'm... There it is. Anything hiding in here? I'm like desperately grasping at straws. No, nothing hiding in here. Okay. What else could I be doing with this? Unless this is just straight up a link. Boosh. No, paste does not exist. Is the formatting incorrect because of how this? No. Because it is a little suspicious that there's like these weird spaces in between. Right? Like, why is that the case? UTD, like, I've also been playing with the fact that I need to pair them. That's like a big thing I've continuously done. All right, I'm gonna reach out to the Discord for help. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Shamefully asking for help. Your puzzle is kicking my ass. All right, let's review. All right, so our only real clues is that this image is called links. We have this goofy set of letters, and we have this image. The image appears to me to be a reflection of arrows. Other ways we could interpret this. Perhaps a sliding scale, like on an audio board. Instead of it being mirrored this way, we could potentially see that it's being mirrored this way, and there's actually 4 quadrants. If this is being mirrored, this can be an arrow, which is what I keep saying, but it is flat here, so maybe it's a tree or a mushroom. Yeah. But to me, this implies some sort of reflection and some sort of movement or shifting. What's moving or shifting? Probably these letters. There's oddly an even number of them, which is interesting. Does anything happen when you click the data or header? I noticed they're both blue. No, they're not links. They're just blue. Good thinking, though. I like that as a thought. The fact that the image is called links makes me think that I also need to find a relationship. So that's why I keep thinking, like, what's the relation? That's why I had them split up as pairs, and like, what's the relationship between U and T? What's the relationship between D and U? There's not really any rhyme or reason to the positioning of the capital letters versus the lowercase letters, and it's also very confusing that there's a 7. So I thought maybe it was the space between on the keyboard. I thought maybe it was their location on the alphabet. None of that's making sense. Links. That makes me think of this house has people in it. With Link's disease. What else do I have as a possibility? I mean, maybe we try organizing this a little bit. Like, our uppercase letters are D, U, D, S, Z, DJ, Duds DJ. And then our lowercase letters are U, T, V, A, H, S, N, G, and then a 7. So I know that it's using my username to kind of generate stuff. And my username is TV's Noah. And I can't help but notice if I try to use these letters to spell my username, I have the N, I don't have the O, but I have the H, or the A, the H, the T, the V, and the S. Which is interesting. Coincidence? Probably. And then extra letters, I have a U and a G. Also, it's TV's Noah. Like, I don't know why I did it like this. I also have an apostrophe in it, which is perhaps really messing things up. Yeah, so the image is called links, and these are our letters. What do we have? Like, the fact that it's an even number makes me want to put it into pairs, but there's no reason to think that I should be doing that. But the image makes me think it has something to do with reflecting. We've already tried looking at the mirrored letter in the alphabet line. We've tried looking at the mirrored letter in the keyboard. We've tried reflecting the actual letters to make them like look backwards and upside down and things like that to see if that changed what it said. That didn't get us anywhere. Because I kind of had the idea that like, this looks like an upside down lowercase n. And I was also trying to figure out reasons why we have a lowercase u and an uppercase u. Just trying to figure that out. That's not really getting us anywhere. I mean, I'll put the image on screen. This to me just says reflection. Like, here's your reflecting line, and then this way or that way, it's being reflected. Is there another way to interpret this? Because I'm also thinking back, I'm trying to think like how other levels have taught me to think. Where, like, last level, it was an image of a Pokeball, and then it was anagrams of Pokemon. And I was able to kind of like... You could solve the anagrams without ever realizing that was a Pokeball, but that was like a nice hint on what to do. So I'm trying to interpret, like, is this image a hint of what to do? And then how would I solve the rest of it? And again, the title of this image is Links. Links. Not like Lynx, the animal that ends in an X. So what links could that be referring to? I was thinking, like, what links the letters within it to each other. That's why I kept trying to split them up into pairs. That each letter links to another letter. That's what I was trying to reflect across the keyboard. Links could also be like internet links. Like things you can click. That's why the idea of like trying to click the other things did appeal to me. I'm out of curiosity. Since it's my entire username is found in the lowercase letters minus the O. What if I take the O out of my name? Page does not exist. Interesting. Alright. I was so excited for today's stream, and now I'm just angry and frustrated again. Links. Because this collection of letters doesn't like read as anything to me. Like with the name links, I also thought maybe it's the end of a YouTube link, but that doesn't seem to work anywhere. I mean, I guess I should try the other one. Like, I could try it as a tiny URL. Control C. Tiny URL.com/ all of that crap. I think that's even too big. Not found. Cool. Pastebin is another one. There's nothing like really hinting at Pastebin, but we're just trying stuff now. Page not found. You know it's bad when I just start making noises. Links. Maybe it's the letter on the keyboard. This is all garbage. On either side. That's just a thing I haven't tried yet. Like there's a U, maybe it's YI, T, RY, D, SF, A, Styles, what's happening? U, and that's YI again, but capitalized. So let me capitalize these. I don't know why that might be important. V, CB, 7, 6, 8. A. Ooh, A's interesting because there's not... It's caps lock and S. That's weird. Capital D. Makes me think it's wrong. Tired as hell. Road trip to South Carolina this weekend to take my son home. Glad that nightmare of a trip is over. Yeah, I hear ya. I had a wrestling show this weekend and I'm quite sleepy. BM. BM. S would be AS, or AD, excuse me. Z would be Shift X, which is, again, making me think like I'm very wrong. D and J would be... Okay, and then maybe we take something from each, but like... In order to take something from each... There's no real collection of letters there that go together, followed by a Y or an I. Like, it would have to start with the I, because it needs the vowel. And then after that, it all falls apart. And it falls apart anyway, like... SH kind of works as, like, a vowel blend. But, like, there's an X in here. Like, there are numbers in here. This is not... did not win any gold, just did commentary. It was a good time. My throat is a little sore from yelling, so that's where I'm at. Viewers are growing, so that's good. So here's where we're at, gang. For those just joining us, it's level 4 of my puzzle. We have this image. The name of this image is Links. In the source code, we found this collection of letters, which I have here. I've been trying to find links and reflections for a while now. I had the idea that they reflect on, like, using the alphabet like a line. There's a 7 here, which is very confusing. I thought maybe they reflected on the keyboard. I thought maybe you broke them into pairs and you found what was in between them on the keyboard. All of this is not going well. Wrestling business is a good time. Let me know. I have connections. I tried reflecting the actual letters. I tried just looking at the letters that are symmetrical. I tried reflecting them upside down and reversing them, and I'm not getting anywhere. I mean, it could, like, maybe it's just a simple, like, shift cipher, or let me just go to, like, decode. Because it could just be a simple, like, letter cipher, right? Mono-alphabetic. Yeah, substitution. Substitution, that's what I want. Could just be a simple substitution. America, please. Crypt automatically. This is going to be very, very bad. Greg U7 Lates Timon. Greg U7. I mean, I guess. I guess we can change the 7 to something else. Just just to try. I'm just going to take the 7, turn it into a Q or something. I have a thought. The TVs on the notepad is lowercase and doesn't have an apostrophe. Does that have anything? Does anything happen if you change the URL? Change TV's Noah to TV's Noah. I guess we could try that. We haven't tried that because I did notice the missing O, but you're right. There is also a missing apostrophe. It should also be noted though, like my name here is actually presented case sensitively. No, is that true? Am I that stupid? I thought I tried base 64 or 62 already, but we'll try. I thought base 62 was the one that always ended with. No, I guess I'm wrong. What's the one that always has an equal sign involved? Do that again. That ain't good. I feel like I did try all the bases. I think I had all my bases covered. 64. Yeah, maybe it's. Yeah, see, I already did do this one here. Let me just add. That's a suspicious thing, right? I want to add this and see what happens. Never said it was ASIC. Oh, am I dumb? Is there more than one base 62? Oh, stop. Is there another way to decode this that I'm not? Oh, there's other. Okay, gotcha. Never mind. I mean, I guess we could take a look at it as hexadecimal or decimal or whatever. And then I guess we could just constantly decode this. But let's try integer number. Because there was the previous level was letters to numbers. So, like, it was one step, then letters to numbers. So maybe we try to do that. This would be 4, 3, 7, 4, 3, 7. That doesn't seem right, because that's, like, DCH, DCH. That's probably wrong. We could change it to hexadecimal and then decode the hexadecimal. File to download. I don't know how that even works. Wazoni. Was the Oni? This is a reference to Dead by Daylight. Which killer was it? Wazoni. Hit me with my big stick. Losing my mind. Okay. Change the hexadecimal. We'll decode this, and then we'll decode the hexadecimal. We'll see if that says anything. Not convert? No. Wait, I want like hexadecimal to friggin' like... convert to text. There we go. ASCII code. I'm pretty sure I used the brute tool, and I was just like, oh, that's not working. Friggin' go. X decode. Decode's being a jerk. Yeah, we got Wazoni again. I don't know. I don't like base 62. Like, it looks like that, but I think I tried it in a previous stream and it didn't come up to anything that looked correct to me, and I just ignored it. I'm out of water. I have a very little bit. Hopefully that will give me sustenance. What else could this be? UT, DU, V7, AH, DN, Sami Zayn, G, disc jockey. Lynx. Why is it called Lynx? This is sign language for hungry. I'm hungry for knowledge, so that's what I do when I'm thinking. I am getting my ass kicked by this puzzle. Okay, I believe we did this already, but perhaps I'm just dumb. Well, one, I spell cipher wrong. Constantly on this show. Like, how long have I been streaming me doing stuff? I've been misspelling cipher. Yeah, it's already sitting there. Oh yeah, we did. I did kind of. Well, there's base 62 encoding. But I remembered when I was first doing this, the discussion of the zigzag because of the image. Yep, that's how this already ended up being here. And then I assume if I decode this into like binary, I can then decode the binary and get back to Wazoni, right? I feel like I tried all of these. I know I tried this. We did that this time. I remember kind of looking at like the disc wheel. Yep, there it is again. Download as a file. See what this tells me. It's a bunch of stuff. So my thought on this right now is I do not believe that this is like a one-step thing. Like, I don't think I'm going to run this through something and just, like, get the answer. But, like, I feel like I'm not even getting close. I mean, Kakelis is someone I trust. He won Taskmaster, after all. So when he says that he thinks it's a string of base 62, I don't know what to think. Unless I'm supposed to reverse it. I could reverse it because of the whole reflection thing. That's where I'm at. I'm just going to write it backwards. And we're going to hope for the best. And that would be 2 steps, like I've been saying. Like, there needs to be... Did I accidentally close it? You stupid. You're so stupid. Alright. So it's capital J, D, lowercase g, Z, S, N, capital D, S, H, A, 7, V, capital U, capital D, T, U. Get rid of this. No, put it... String of principal gestures, please. No, that's also a bunch of shenanigans. Like, there's... I hate fighting with Kakelis. But I think that the... you have to apply the image to the string. Right. I agree. Because I've been staring at this and, like... I've been trying to think about ways of, like, reflecting it and things like that. The fact that the 2 arrows going back and forth is what originally led me to this whole, like, fence rail cipher thing. But the fact that you're saying base 62 makes me think that maybe I should consider looking more in that direction. But like that read, like even without this, it reads as arrow to me. Like look, there they are. There are the two arrows. They're right up here. That's not how you do it, though. Like, does the string have something to do with, like, the Unicode character for arrow? Does it... I'm just talking out loud. Just trying to talk it out, you know? Trying to get it out of me. Is that the order? Like first letter, last letter, second to last letter, and just ping pong them back and forth? And then it's base 62? It's a thing to try. Right? Alright, well first off, I already have it backwards, so... Just kind of like the back and forth. What? Get out of here. Out of here. I don't like you. Alright, there we go. Oh, look, there's more arrows. That's a thing to think about, right? There are two arrows here. There's an exclamation point here, so that's probably just not it. But I could see it that way, right? I could see it as... jumping back and forth, so it'd be like U, then you do like the J, and then you do the T, and then you do the D, and then you do the D again, and then you do the G, the U, the Z, hold on, the U, Z, lowercase v, uppercase S, the 7, N, the A, the big D, H, and S. It's just an idea. I've applied the image. I don't need this part. I did it. I applied the image to the stupid thing. Is there other things here that like make sense? Zoinks, guys. Just not seeing it. Apply the image to the string. And again, I've said this before, but I'm saying it out loud again. Like, I keep seeing it as a reflected image. It might not be... It links. Links. I keep seeing it as reflected arrows. I've said that maybe this is like a slider, like on a soundboard. Kind of looks like a barbell with a spike through it. If you look at the negative, it's a Windows logo. I don't know. I don't know what to say here. Links. Because this is also why I kept like my instinct for this one is to break the letters up into pairs. And then be like, what's the links between them? But like... That's just me wanting to see something because there's an even number of things. Running out of time for the stream. Running out of time for the stream. I mean, I get one thing I have been saying and not like really considering is the format of this. Like, there's no reason why this couldn't have just been one line of data on the source code. But for some reason, it's broken up that way. And there are two arrows there. One has that exclamation point in it, but it always says that when you do the weird green text clue. But like... I could also see this as part of the clue. Which then makes me wonder, is this one side and I'm filling in the other side? That's a thing I could think about. Because it's like 16, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, what do you know? There's exactly 16 spaces there. So I could see it as the other half of the reflection. So I could reflect it and then Unicode it. Or not Unicode, base. So what I'm saying is... What am I saying? What I'm saying is I take this... Which... Let me just double... That's correct, right? I didn't... No, there's something wrong with this. Oh, that's right. This is my stupid jumbled one. Alright, so let's say... I take this... Like this, right? And then I'm like, blam. And then I reflect it against itself to create a bigger code. Like U, T, capital D, capital U, V, 7. Granted, this is not a perfect reflection because they're not flipped, but who knows. A, H, S, capital D, N, capital S, capital Z, G, D, and J. All right. Gotta make sense. Go. Just gonna grab my... I just realized that only shook for me. I was trying to act like I was shaking the camera and I didn't grab my... It only shakes my square, so it's not even that good of an effect. Links. I was kind of close earlier. Well, when I was... Just didn't utilize the image. kind of close earlier when I was doing what? I was doing what? Just for the record, I liked all of my ideas. I thought they were all clever ways to do this puzzle. And the fact that they are wrong should not degrade the cleverness. I was kind of close earlier. It just didn't utilize the image. What was it doing earlier? Because I do find it very suspicious that there's the exact same number of spaces as there are characters in this. That is so suspicious. Doing the base 62 thing. To this wonderful file. That's the thing I did earlier. I'm just trying stuff. Don't break my frame. Oh! Of course. Did it. I am on level 4 of this random puzzle. Once again, if you have 3 minutes to solve this before I have to sign off. It is this image. It's called links, and this is in the code. We need this string. There are also 16 blank spaces right next to it that seem to be part of this. Well, there's an extra blank there. There's also blanks here. So we don't know dick. Kikella says that this looks like base 62. I don't think Kikella said that just to screw with me. Translate. This doesn't say anything? You can't... Is it red porridge? The answer is clearly red porridge. Nope. Wasn't done. Now it's correct. Red porridge. Nope, don't want that capital R. Keep just messing it up. Now it's correct. Well, gang, unless I have a Jimmy Neutron brain blast in the next few minutes, I think this is where we end, with me once again slamming my head into a brick wall. I was so sure that my mirrored keyboard was the correct way to do this. And the fact that it is not is frustrating. Well, gang, thanks for joining me. Did you see my brain blast almost happen? It didn't. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I believe it has something to do with mirroring stuff. Been through it many different ways. Like, if you look at this, I tried splitting it completely in half and reflecting it against itself and saying that it was base 62. Base 62 is a clue that Kukalis gave me that I don't know if is right, but it's probably right because Kukalis said it. I tried reflecting it on the keyboard, tried to reflect it on an ABC, like, letter line. It's not a mirror, it's a knife. What do you think I should just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 do that? Oh, I'm still in stupid decode like file. Alright. Nope. Still Wazzoni. Get rid of half of it entirely. It is not a mirror, only a knife. That is a weird thing to say. That is a weird thing to say to me. Hey, look, it's CM Punk. Did you see him? Gotta go. But I'm going to go to bed tonight muttering to myself, it is not a mirror, it's a knife. And we'll see what that does to me mentally. And then I'll come back and try this again. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll make another run at this. And I don't know. Is it called a run when we don't get anywhere? I'll make another struggle at this. I'm going to end up in a mental institution. It was a knife, not a mirror. Alright, guys. +2 Comedy Gaming, YouTube. Follow me here. I'm so close to 500 followers on Twitch. It'd be cool if you guys followed me. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all next time. Boop!